Horseshoes aren't just for good luck. Introduction. I had my best summer vacation when I was 9. I went to visit my great grandmother, and I saw the ocean for the first time. Life by the sea. I rode on a train from the city, all by myself. Gwen and her friend Jean met me at the train station, and we drove to Graham's big grey house in her small beach town. Most people walked or rode bicycles. I even saw horse carriages. Graham's house and a colorful flower garden and a big front porch. She told me to pick the bedroom I wanted, so I picked the yellow room. It had a window that faced the ocean. My summer home. It was a very quiet in Graham's house. Quiet in house, but I could hear the sound of the waves. I wanted to see them up close. I ran downstairs to go to the beach. Graham stopped me. She said I couldn't go to the beach alone until I had learned the rules of the sea. We took off our shoes and walked to the beach together. Grant said I could walk along the beach between two rock jetties. The jetties were walls of rocks that helped to keep the beach sand from eroding away into the sea. Grant said not to go into the water unless she or Jim were with me. She told me about currents. The currents were strong flows of the water, what could drag me far out into the ocean. I learned a lot. The night, moonlight streamed into my room. I went to sleep listening to the waves. Horseshoe cracks. I woke up with the sun shining on my face. I dressed quickly and ran downstairs as Graham called. Remember the rules. I nodded as I hurried out the back door. When I got down to the beach, I saw the sand was covered in brownish, gray round things. They had shells and pointed tails. Some of them were lying on their backs and wiggling. At breakfast, I asked what what those creatures on the beach were. She said they were horseshoe crabs, a type of arthropod. She said the waves carried them onto the beach. I told Graham about the wiggling ones, turned upside down. She said they used their tails to try to turn themselves in back onto their legs. If you can't turn over, they get too hot and die. Graham told me that when the tide goes out, some crabs are left stranded on the beach. Today, to stay cool, they try to dig into the wet sand. She said the females crabs lay green jelly-like eggs a few inches under the wet sand. One female horseshoes crab can lay 80,000 eggs in one season. Graham said that within 2 weeks, the larvae that develop from the eggs wash out to the ocean. The new larvae don't have tails yet. Toward the end of summer, they molt or shed their skin. Then they grow tails. After breakfast, we walked down to the beach. Graham turned over the upside down crabs. She also put stranded once back into the ocean. She said when crabs get tired of swimming, they turn over onto their backs and float on the shells like little boats. When they are hungry, they let themselves sink slowly to the bottom of the ocean. At the bottom, the crabs eat plants, small clams, worms, and other tiny sea animals. They grab food with their legs, so they have to be walking to chew their food. Scientists study horseshoe crabs to learn more about their nine eyes and nervous systems. Also, their blood on blood can be used to test for some human diseases and to test new drugs. Graham said horseshoe crabs have been around since dinosaurs roamed the earth. With rescuing, Graham gave me a job to do. Every morning I hurried to the beach to save as many crabs as I could. I would turn them over and toss them back into the ocean waves. Sometimes I toss them from the end of the jetty and wave good luck to them. I also try to chase birds away when I saw them eating the eggs. But Graham told me not to do that because the birds needed the eggs as food to survive. One morning, all the horseshoe crabs were gone. When I ran back to the house, Graham said they were done laying eggs until next year. She told me that next year I would have to come back and save more crabs. I walked back to the beach and lay down on the warming sand. Saving the crabs was exciting, but this summer vacation had just begun. What would I do now?